Ready to discover what makes Sigma males truly unique? From their quiet confidence to their hidden traits, today we're unveiling 8 things only Sigma males like. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and make sure to turn on the bell icon so you never miss out on more exciting content. Let's dive right in. Number 1. Solitude, not loneliness. For Sigma males, solitude is not about feeling lonely. It's a conscious choice that brings peace, clarity, and a deep sense of self-awareness. While society often equates solitude with loneliness, for a Sigma male, being alone is a form of self-care and growth. It's during these moments of solitude that they can recharge, think deeply, and plan without the distractions or pressures of the outside world. They embrace their own company, finding solace in the silence and stillness, rather than seeking validation or attention from others. This ability to enjoy solitude stems from their independence. Sigma males don't need social interactions to validate their worth. Unlike other personality types who might feel drained or uncomfortable without constant social engagement, Sigmas thrive when alone. In fact, it's often during these solo times that their best ideas come to life. Whether it's pursuing hobbies, engaging in creative activities, or simply reflecting on their thoughts, solitude is their space to reconnect with themselves. Moreover, solitude allows Sigma males to keep their boundaries clear. They are not easily influenced by the opinions or expectations of others. In a world that often pushes constant socialization and external validation, Sigma males resist the pressure to conform. They are not defined by social norms or the need to belong to a group. This independence makes them more focused on their own goals and values, and they use their time alone to grow and evolve on their terms. One of the key reasons Sigma males find solitude so fulfilling is that it fosters self-discovery. When alone, they can evaluate their goals, emotions, and dreams without external interference. This time allows them to nurture their personal growth and reflect on their life's journey. The peace that comes from solitude gives them the clarity to make decisions that align with their true self, without the noise of others' opinions clouding their judgment. In a world that often values extroversion and constant connection, Sigma males show us that solitude isn't something to be feared. It's a space where they can recharge, grow, and stay true to themselves. For a Sigma, being alone isn't loneliness. It's freedom, growth, and peace in its purest form. Number 2. Minimalism over materialism. For Sigma males, minimalism isn't just a lifestyle choice. It's a mindset that shapes their way of living. Unlike those who are driven by materialism and the desire for more possessions, Sigma males embrace simplicity and focus on what truly matters. To them, the accumulation of things doesn't equate to happiness or success. Instead, they find contentment in the freedom that comes with owning less. By stripping away the clutter of unnecessary items, they create space for the things that add real value to their lives, like personal growth, meaningful relationships, and self-sufficiency. Materialism often leads to constant comparison and a never-ending chase for status symbols. For Sigma males, however, this cycle of consumption holds no appeal. They don't feel the need to impress others with flashy items or outward displays of wealth. What they value most is independence, being able to live life on their own terms, without the burden of possessions or the expectations of others. The less they own, the less they have to manage, and the more energy they can direct toward their true passions and ambitions. Minimalism offers Sigma males a sense of clarity and focus that materialism simply can't. With fewer distractions, they can dedicate their time and attention to personal growth, whether that's learning new skills, engaging in creative pursuits, or simply enjoying moments of peace. This approach allows them to stay true to their values, unencumbered by the pressures to conform to societal standards. They don't seek approval from others, and they don't need to fill their lives with excess stuff to feel fulfilled. Moreover, minimalism frees them from the stress of maintaining material possessions. The more things one owns, the more time and effort are required to manage, maintain, and store them. For Sigma males, this is unnecessary and draining. By choosing a minimalist lifestyle, they simplify their world, focusing on experiences, ideas, and connections rather than things. This freedom allows them to live with greater purpose and intention, always striving for self-improvement rather than chasing external validation. In a consumer-driven world that encourages excess, Sigma males prove that minimalism can lead to a richer, more fulfilling life. By choosing quality over quantity and valuing experiences over possessions, they create a life that's authentic, meaningful, and focused on personal freedom. Number 3, self-learning over traditional education. For Sigma males, self-learning is a cornerstone of personal growth and autonomy, setting them apart from those who rely solely on traditional education. While formal schooling has its merits, Sigma males believe that the real power to shape one's life lies in the ability to learn independently. They understand that the world is constantly evolving, and to stay ahead, they must actively pursue knowledge outside the constraints of traditional institutions. Traditional education often follows a structured path, but Sigma males are more drawn to a personalized, self-directed approach to learning. They thrive on the freedom to explore topics that truly interest them without being bound by a rigid curriculum. Whether it's diving deep into a new skill, mastering a foreign language, or studying philosophy, Sigma males prioritize learning that aligns with their passions and goals, allowing them to grow at their own pace. They believe that true education comes from curiosity and a relentless desire to understand the world on their terms. Self-learning also grants Sigma males the ability to bypass the limitations that often come with conventional education. While schools may provide a one-size-fits-all approach, this doesn't always cater to the unique needs of every individual. By embracing self-learning, Sigma males have the flexibility to adapt their studies to their interests, choosing resources that suit their learning style, whether through books, online courses, podcasts, or hands-on experience. This personalized approach allows them to become experts in areas that formal education might overlook, giving them a competitive edge in their chosen fields. Moreover, self-learning fosters a sense of self-discipline and responsibility. Sigma males understand that no one is going to force them to learn. It's entirely up to them to stay motivated and committed. This sense of ownership over their education builds confidence and helps them develop a growth mindset, knowing that their success depends on their ability to continually improve and adapt. Unlike traditional education, which often focuses on grades and external validation, self-learning is about mastery, progress, and internal satisfaction. In a world where the internet offers an abundance of knowledge at one's fingertips, Sigma males recognize that education doesn't have to be confined to classrooms or textbooks. The ability to self-teach allows them to pursue continuous growth and intellectual freedom, all while developing a deeper understanding of themselves and the world around them. Through self-learning, they take control of their education and create a life that is driven by curiosity, passion, and personal ambition. Number 4, non-competition. Sigma males embrace a philosophy of non-competition, which stands in stark contrast to the societal pressure of constantly comparing oneself to others. They don't measure their success by how they stack up against others, nor do they feel the need to prove their worth through rivalry. For them, life isn't about being better than anyone else. It's about being the best version of themselves. This mindset frees them from the stress of competition and allows them to focus on their own personal journey. While others may compete for status, recognition, or material success, Sigma males prioritize their own growth and fulfillment. They recognize that chasing external validation only leads to a cycle of insecurity and dissatisfaction. Instead, they focus on their internal compass, setting goals and pursuing dreams based on personal values and desires, not societal expectations. Their success is self-defined, not determined by others' achievements or opinions. Non-competition also means Sigma males aren't concerned with the achievements of others, nor do they feel threatened by the success of those around them. They view the world as abundant, understanding that someone else's success doesn't take away from their own potential. Rather than comparing, they celebrate the success of others and use it as inspiration, not a benchmark for their own self-worth. This allows them to maintain a peaceful mindset, where there's no need for jealousy, envy, or unhealthy rivalry. In a society that often breeds competitiveness, Sigma males thrive by choosing collaboration over rivalry. They believe that everyone has their own unique path to walk, and there's no need to compete for the same goals or resources. Whether in business, friendships, or relationships, they don't feel the need to outdo others. Instead, they focus on building genuine, supportive connections and learning from others without the pressure of competition. Ultimately, the non-competitive nature of Sigma males empowers them to live life on their own terms, without being bogged down by comparisons or the desire for external recognition. They know that true success comes from within, and it's not about being the best in a group, but being the best for themselves. By embracing non-competition, they carve out a life of fulfillment, self-satisfaction, and peace. Number 5. Disregard for social norms. Sigma males have a natural disregard for social norms, and this quality allows them to stand out in a world that often encourages conformity. They don't feel the need to fit into predefined roles or follow the standard paths that society sets. Instead, they create their own rules and live life according to their own principles. This rebellious attitude towards societal expectations is what makes them unique, and it often leads to a more authentic and fulfilling life. While many people spend their lives chasing approval or adhering to traditional standards of success, Sigma males prioritize their own values above everything else. They are not interested in what others think they should do or how they should behave. For them, personal freedom and authenticity are the ultimate goals. They feel that life is too short to live according to someone else's blueprint, and they choose to carve their own path, no matter how unconventional it may seem. This disregard for social norms is not about being rebellious for the sake of it. It's more about rejecting the pressure to conform when it doesn't align with their true self. Whether it's in their career, relationships, or personal interests, Sigma males choose to follow their own instincts and make decisions based on what feels right for them. They don't measure their happiness by societal standards, such as material wealth, social status, or popularity. Instead, they define success on their own terms, choosing to prioritize personal growth, independence, and fulfillment. Living outside of social norms also gives Sigma males the freedom to explore unconventional ideas, lifestyles, and passions without the fear of judgment. They are often pioneers in their fields, exploring unique approaches to problem-solving and living life. This mindset often makes them innovative, as they are not confined by the limitations of traditional thinking. Ultimately, the Sigma males' disregard for social norms allows them to embrace a life that is truly their own. Number 6. Deep thinking, not small talk. Sigma males are naturally drawn to deep thinking and meaningful conversations, preferring to explore complex ideas over engaging in small talk. Unlike many people who rely on surface-level interactions to fit in or pass time, Sigma males value substance over trivial exchanges. They find fulfillment in discussing topics that challenge their intellect, expand their understanding, and encourage self-reflection. For them, it's not about filling the air with idle chatter. It's about engaging in discussions that are thought-provoking and enriching. Small talk, while common in social situations, often feels shallow and exhausting to Sigma males. They don't care about discussing the weather, gossip, or other everyday topics that don't provide any value or insight. They prefer conversations that delve into deep philosophical questions, the meaning of life, or the complexities of human nature. This preference for depth over triviality often makes them seem distant or introverted, but in reality, they simply crave authenticity and meaningful connection. By focusing on deeper topics, Sigma males are able to connect with others on a more intellectual level. They enjoy engaging with people who can offer a fresh perspective or who share similar interests in subjects like art, science, or personal development. These kinds of interactions are far more fulfilling for Sigma males than engaging in superficial conversations that don't challenge their thinking or lead to growth. Moreover, deep thinking allows Sigma males to reflect on their own experiences and beliefs, leading to greater self-awareness and wisdom. They often spend time alone, contemplating the big questions in life and analyzing their own thoughts and actions. This habit of introspection helps them grow emotionally and intellectually, allowing them to navigate the world with a clear sense of purpose and direction. While they may not engage in small talk, Sigma males aren't necessarily antisocial or unapproachable. They simply prefer to invest their time and energy in relationships and conversations that offer depth and meaning. For them, true connections are built on intellectual stimulation, mutual respect, and shared interests, rather than on empty pleasantries. This focus on deep thinking is one of the reasons Sigma males tend to stand apart from others. They prioritize substance over superficiality, creating a life that is rich in thought, understanding, and genuine connections. Number 7, freedom over security. For Sigma males, freedom is a core value that often takes precedence over security. While many people seek stability, predictability, and security in their lives, Sigma males prefer the autonomy and flexibility that come with living life on their own terms. They are not tied down by conventional expectations or societal pressures that demand a certain level of comfort or stability. Instead, they prioritize the ability to make their own decisions and carve their own path, even if it means facing uncertainties. The desire for freedom often manifests in their lifestyle choices. For instance, they may resist traditional career paths or societal norms that dictate what success looks like. Instead of conforming to the typical 9-to-5 job or accumulating wealth for the sake of status, Sigma males are more likely to seek out opportunities that allow them to express their individuality and pursue personal passions. They are willing to take calculated risks, knowing that true freedom comes with its challenges and unpredictability. This preference for freedom over security also reflects their approach to relationships. Sigma males value independence and are not inclined to stay in situations that feel limiting or restrictive. Whether in romantic relationships or friendships, they prioritize personal growth and the ability to maintain their sense of self. They are not afraid to walk away from situations that compromise their freedom, even if it means stepping into the unknown. Moreover, Sigma males are more likely to embrace the idea that personal growth and fulfillment come from stepping outside of one's comfort zone. They understand that security can create complacency, whereas freedom often leads to growth, adventure, and new opportunities. This willingness to take risks and face the unknown sets them apart from others who may be more focused on maintaining a sense of security and control. In essence, Sigma males are driven by the belief that freedom is essential for living an authentic and fulfilling life. While security may provide comfort and peace of mind, it is the freedom to explore, create, and live independently that allows them to fully embrace who they are. This mindset enables them to live boldly, taking ownership of their lives and making choices that align with their true desires, rather than being bound by the need for security. Number 8. Quiet confidence, not bravado. Sigma males exude quiet confidence rather than relying on bravado or outward displays of superiority. Unlike those who feel the need to loudly proclaim their achievements or assert their dominance, Sigma males carry an air of self-assuredness that doesn't need validation from others. This type of confidence is subtle, grounded, and comes from a deep understanding of who they are, rather than from the need to impress or compete. For Sigma males, confidence is a natural byproduct of self-reliance and authenticity. They don't feel the need to prove anything to anyone. Instead, they trust their abilities, knowledge, and decisions without the need for external affirmation. This quiet confidence allows them to navigate through life with ease, making decisions with clarity and focus, and rarely seeking approval. They understand that true confidence doesn't come from showing off. It's an inner belief that doesn't need to be expressed through grand gestures. In social situations, Sigma males are typically reserved and composed, not the loudest voice in the room. They don't seek attention or try to dominate conversations. Instead, they listen, observe, and contribute meaningfully when necessary. Their calm demeanor often draws others in, as people tend to respect those who don't feel the need to shout for attention but still manage to command respect through their presence and actions. This form of confidence also translates into their professional lives. Sigma males tend to avoid the typical office politics or competitive environments where individuals are constantly vying for recognition. Instead, they focus on doing the work that matters to them, trusting that their results and integrity will speak for themselves. They are more likely to rise through the ranks based on competence and respect rather than making a spectacle of their achievements. Ultimately, Sigma males understand that confidence is not about showing off or proving something to others. It's about being comfortable in one's own skin. It's the kind of confidence that doesn't need to be loud or flashy to be powerful. It's a quiet, steady strength that commands respect, allowing them to lead by example and live life on their own terms.